So during one of the weekly calls inside CVA, I had a member coming up with a very good question, which is how do you know when it's the right time to add fonts to your best performing grid bot? And that's what I dive in today's lesson. So I'm going to show you not only how you can do it successfully, but when you should do it as well. That being said, let's get started.
I have a couple new ones. I did this one while we were on the call last time. You
Okay.
know, I think it's fine. Yeah, a little deployed a little early here, but otherwise, I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, it's looking good. I mean, the goal of this one is to set it up for long term. So it's making 0.93% a day. It's
Hmm.
doing very well. And then you also have
Yes,
SATs, that's a new one.
yeah, it's a new one here. Pretty happy with that.
Hmm.
Yeah, these are started off as AI, but I had to really modify the grid as much as I could. The only thing I couldn't modify was the grid spacing.
Hmm.
But I took out lines from on top and then added more at the bottom and all that stuff. But so now it's working pretty good. Thinking about I'm waiting to deploy more funds into this one, the the helium. I think it almost might be time, you know.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Um, so that's a great topic. When you add more fonts,
Hmm.
well, if you're going to be adding more fonts, first you have to make sure that this is a good cryptocurrency, right? It has a good market cap. So have you checked that out?
Yeah, no, I mean I believe in the helium network, so
Hmm.
I like it.
All right, good.
Yep.
Then the second thing you could do
Yeah, this
is,
okay, go ahead.
yeah, uh, on the HNT,
You
you
know.
could, because measure the distance between market price to the low price. What percentage are you getting right there?
Talking about
Seems
from here to here.
no, from here to here.
Uh
Yeah, how much is that? Yes, that's like a 15%. Yeah, you're not covering enough price action. So you have a couple of options. You can turn on trailing down
hmm
and make it a stop up to this position.
hmm
And then in case it does go down, then the bot is going to trigger more buy orders
hmm
from your funds. So
Yeah.
make sure to have funds ready. I
Hmm.
think that's probably you I don't think you should stop the bot because it's performing really well, but you
Hmm.
do have to turn on trailing down. I mean, ideally you should have set more grid levels here so you don't use
Right.
fonts,
Right.
but it's fine the way it is now.
So yeah, I think for me right now, I'm at that stage where I'm obviously less grid lines is higher profit,
Hmm.
and I'm trying to find that balance, which is like where, go, I'm like, I'm usually kind of more on the aggressive side, you know, so I'm trying to see that balance, and it takes so many days to like see how it plays out, but because like it was such a big range, and then it's like the profit just doesn't seem, it's just not so fun to look at.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. So, but for example, with the one that you have running right now, which is in a profit, is it um, ING? What is the grid range you're using for that one?
Aggressive.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one is aggressive, right? Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's very directional as well. So, and the other one, the one that you have right below ING.
Yeah, that was the helium, and then yeah, this
Sorry,
this
this one, SATs. Yeah.
yeah. Let's check that one out.
Yep. How many grid levels are you using, and what is the grid range?
So 26. This one was like pretty much maximized for like optimal returns on the back testing.
Mhm.
So it's a very aggressive setting. I get it. Let's see. Yeah, so it's 1.8. So I think that's where I'm at, where it's like I'm just trying to figure out, like for me, how aggressive it should be, and with knowing the risk that I will have to probably turn trailing down on, you know.
Yes, because a good setup, if you are looking to be aggressive and if you feel that that's the best approach in your case, it's
Uh-huh.
to set up a small grid range. It can be between 15 to 30%,
Hmm.
right? But
Yeah.
you should have trailing down activated, which
Yeah.
gives you an extra 20 to 40% of price action that the bot can cover in the worst case scenario. And then your stop
Sure.
loss should be below this trailing down.
Got you. Got
Yeah.
you.
Because I notice you like to have a higher risk and higher
Yeah.
profit by setting a
Yes.
small grid ranges. So that's
Yep.
probably the approach you need to have.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, I only look at it like 100 times a day, so I'm watching.
Yeah, I agree. Agree. Especially if you are
What's the
looking to
wave
maximize
zone? Question
results.
mark.
Oh, what
Press
was that?
delete.
Oh, I think there we go. Okay, you're good now. All right, guys. So that's all for today's video. I hope you like it and I hope it makes sense and you get something valuable, which is the most important thing. If you feel like it helps, then make sure to subscribe and like the video. If you have any questions, just post it down below. And if you want to be part of these weekly calls, there is going to be a link in the description. You can click on it and be part of CVA. That being said, thank you for watching and see you on the next video.